Okay, questions for Bryce.
Bryce, I got a few questions real quick.
So,
Knowing, when you catch that ball with your right hand, you get your right foot bounce. The CU community all of a sudden kind of turns over a new leaf. It goes from thinking, all right, Buffs are going to falter, they're going to lose this game. Now they're back to believing that Colorado can be a mighty program again. What does it mean knowing that you might have made a potentially program-type changing play in that game and changes the face of that game and changes the face of the season and stuff like that?
honestly, I haven't really thought too much about the catch. A lot of people kind of give me a lot of notoriety just for the catch alone. I kind of just want to move on from it. But I love that, we came out with a big win, and, that win, sparked for our community to have heart in us again and have love for us. And, they have our back. And, even after the game where we had fans being here when we arrived on the buses and stuff like that, seeing stuff like that, it kind of gives us, I don't even know how to say it, it kind of humbles us a lot, and it's a good experience.
What does it mean to you guys when the fans show up like that? There's 200 people here after the game at 1 in the morning waiting for you guys to come back.
It's crazy because this is my 4th year being here, and I've never seen nothing like that, And just to receive the love that we got after that game alone, it's a great feeling.
You've made a couple really nice one-handed grabs this year. Is that something you've worked on over the course of your career? I know the answer is probably, but why have you excelled doing that? What's made you so good at catching the ball with one hand?
In high school, I was really good at one-handed catches, but I wear like a 4X, 3X glove alone, so it's pretty easy to palm the ball. And every single day before and after practice, I usually work on jugs, and I practice my one-handers and stuff like that, so it's pretty easy to me.
You have another receiver alongside you in Devin Ross, who's been terrific, and Tedder Thompson told me in August that he's the best slot receiver in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
What do you think about that statement?
I stand by that statement. Yeah, no one can guard Devin. No one. If Devin wants to, he'll score on you anytime he wants to, and I believe in that.
You have another guy in Shea Fields, and when you have Shea Fields, Devin Ross to your sides, and then you in the middle, how easy does that make your job?
Well, it makes all of our jobs easy because they never know who's going to get the ball. And, we all have different abilities, and no one can just really key on one receiver because if they key on one, the other two are going to be open to make plays.
I got one more for you. What's the difference between Steven Montez and Cepho Rufai?
Cepho, he's always had that leadership role. A lot of people see him as a leader. Montez kind of had to step into that. They play pretty similar to each other. Montez he runs the ball a little bit more, stuff like that, but I think both of them are exceptional quarterbacks, and, they're both going to make plays for us.
Thank you, Bryce.
Thanks, Bryce.